Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel for another ball review. Today we're going to look at the new release from Storm, the Storm Summit, and I'm going to compare it to the Roto Grip TNT, which came out earlier this year. One's a hybrid, one's a solid, but the strengths of these two balls are very similar. What are the numbers on the Storm Summit? The RG is 2.46 with a differential of 0.56. When I drilled this ball, I was worried about that higher differential. For me, that doesn't work very well. So we did a weaker drilling on this ball. But from what I've seen out there, this ball rolls very well, very similar for a lot of different players. Either high rev or low rev, it really gets down lane pretty easy. Wants to pick up in the mid lane, revs up like we like to see, and it goes into the pins very well. So before we get more to that, I'm going to go out and throw some shots and give you a synopsis of what I think about this ball. Okay, all right, here we go. This is a new cover. It's a TX23, which is a hybrid of the TX16 that's on the phase 2. I'm going to do my normal thing. I'm going to start a little bit here to the right, and then I'm going to move left. With this layout, it should be a weaker, more closer to a pin down layout than my normal stuff. Not a bad shot. Came around a little bit. As you can see, it delays a little bit through the front, a little more than my other stuff, because where all my pin-up drillings, which are I usually use 5 by 4.5 by 2 3/4. When I go out there and bowl the PBA 50 tour, those balls, sometimes they want to be a little too early, sometimes they just want to not read the dry the right way. So I needed to figure out some layouts for kind of like a pin down with my axis rotation. But like I said, the way this ball reacts out there is the same for everybody. Oh, bad one. Not bad though. All right, so those are a couple shots to the right. As you see, the ball gets down lane. You see it revving up in the mid lane very well, and it's actually moving off the dry the right way. We are on a little bit fresher house shot, so the ball's gonna probably go a little longer than I'd like, especially with this weaker layout. I drilled this ball 4.5 by 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. Let's see if I can show you what it looks like. It's pretty much like this. The pin is in the ring. I mean, I know there's no mass bias because it is a symmetrical ball, but for me, with my axis rotation, this gives me a lower, like a pin down layout. If I go below my ring finger, the balls get a little too weak. All right, one more shot with this, and I'm gonna throw the TNT. I know this one's a hybrid, and the other one's a solid, but a lot of people are comparing it to the phase 2. I'm gonna do a different ball. Like that. So you can see, even with the weaker layout, it wants to get a little earlier here at this house shot and be a little forward. That one almost 5, 7, 10. I'm gonna throw the TNT for a couple shots to the right. Now I just drilled the Summit. I went out and bowled the PBA 52 of the first couple of stops, so I didn't have a chance really to throw it out there because it was at home. So here, all right, same spot, the TNT. This drilling's a pin up, weaker. This is 5 1/4 by 5 by 2 3/4. So it's gonna pick up a little bit earlier than that ball. Maybe not. Just a little longer, a little sharper, where as you can see, the Summit wanted to rev up a little bit more and be a little bit smoother off the dry. The Summit is out of box. I've thrown it maybe a game and a half. So I really haven't thrown it a lot, but I like the shape that it's making. All right, let's throw the TNT one more time. I did have to hit this ball with a little bit of surface because I believe they use ice oil still here, and the ball really wants to skid down lane for me in the front. So all right, one more shot with the TNT. There you go, same thing. See, even though I was earlier a little lazier, same like the Summit, almost 5, 7 times on that shot. So I'm gonna switch back to the Summit. I'm gonna move a little bit farther left, see if I can belly it a little bit, see what the ball does. The TNT for me, I'm not sure where it really fits. We're gonna be bowling on short when I go back out here for the PBA 50 tour, so I'm gonna probably use that one on short. So I'm gonna move left, so kind of try to loop it a little bit, not too much though, because it's a fresher house shot. There you go, just like that. That was nice. Little loop in, got it out to the right, really read the dry the right way. I drilled 2 other balls, similar drilling, to be able to move left and throw it right with the stronger equipment. All right, let's try that one more time. That last one rolled pretty good. All right, one more time. Stand a little left, throw a little right, just like that last one. That was pretty good. There you go. And a little bit left compared to the last one, so it was a little slower. All right, so now I've thrown it a little bit, you can see. I'm gonna throw the TNT in there and see if it does the same reaction or if it's a little bit earlier like it should be. The TNT is a lot slower for me than I would like. At least the Summit is a lot quicker down the lane, and that's what my eyes like to see. Really don't like the slow ones. Oh, around a little bit, and it did. Yeah, that was, see, I got a little more left like I did with the Summit, threw a little slower, a little loopier, and it picked up a lot earlier than the Summit did, and it was sharper off the dry as well. All right, one more time with the TNT. Oh, not a good one. Still got it out there though. Yeah, bad shot, bad shot. All right, I'm gonna switch over the Summit again. I'm gonna move even deeper. Move more left to see if I can do the same thing, slow loop it, see how it comes off the dry. See, like you see for the TNT in this, it's okay, but it's not really comfortable with that. All right, back to the Summit, a couple more shots. Move more, even more left, a little slower, get it, come around a little bit to get the read off the dry the right way. There you go. You can see we got a little more length. Picked up in the mid lane, but because there's not enough friction down there, because I moved left, it was not as quick as I'd like it to. So, all right, one more shot with the Summit, and then we'll add a little surface and see what that does. Like I said, out of the box, it's 3,000. I'm not a fan. 3,000, 4,000. The balls want to go a little too long in the front for me. They skid a little too far, so I always like to scratch them up. There you go. That's a really good one. That's all right. I got it out to the dry. It hung out there a little bit. You can see there's not enough surface on that ball with the weaker drilling to make it come off the dry the right way, the way I want. All right, so I'm going to scratch it up and see what that does. All right, so I scratched it up with a 1,000 pad, and then we're going to see if this changes the reaction at all. It should dig into the dry, oil a little bit more. Still just give me the same shape though. Move back right though. Move back right where I started. Really good shot. And there it was, there, see? A lot faster, okay? Put more surface on it, 1,000 instead of 3,000 out of box, and it was earlier and picked up a little harder off the dry. That's the shape I like out of that ball, because with the weaker drilling, I wanted to, once it hits the dry, I wanted to be sharp off the dry so I can get left and throw it right and keep up my speed. I don't want to go too slow. All right, we're gonna move left. That was a pretty good shot. All right, moving left, throwing it a little more right. Oh, not a good shot. Not as good as I would like, a little slow. Came a little bit around, a little tilt, and that rolled really good. All right, move even more left. All right, cutting through the oil like I like. All right, gotta slow down the speed though, my rev rate. Can't throw it too hard. There you go. That's looking really good. All right, guys, we're gonna switch over the TNT a couple times. I'm gonna hit that one with 1,000, see if that changes it. Okay, just a couple shots, cause. All right, let's see if I hit it with 1,000, this ball gets a little quicker. Should be, because now I've thrown so many more shots. Oh, really left. Yeah, bad one, too far left. But you see, that one's going longer with the 5 1/4 drilling, and it's longer and sharper because the layout, the 5 1/4 by 5 by 2 3/4, longer and sharper. So like I said, I'm probably gonna use that ball on later in blocks on the shorter patterns, where the layout that I have in the Summit is more versatile for me. I could use it on different multiple medium patterns. Probably not long though, but we'll see. All right, one more shot with the TNT, then we'll go back to the Summit, see if I can go even farther left. Yeah, as I get in the oil, the ball's just too weak, too slow. I really don't like it. So I'd rather throw an Axiom or like this Summit. I like the shape a lot better of those two. Okay, so now we're gonna switch back to the Summit. I hit it with 1,000, do a couple shots. Now I'm gonna move even farther left, see how far left I can go and throw it, see if it comes off the dry the right way. Really digging this ball. I'm really liking it. That's what I'm talking about. Just like that. Low rev guys get left, throw it right. Got the right layout on it. It's making the right shape for me and really can trust it and throw it right. All right, one more time, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Yeah, go Summit. So as you can see for me hitting it with 1,000, that's what surface I'm gonna keep it as. Now that it's brand new, and once it absorbs some oil, I'll probably try to hit it with a fresher 1,000 or maybe resurface it, but I'm probably gonna drill another one of these, a little bit different. This ball's sweet. Oh, really loopy. Woo! All right, guys. Not bad, came around a little bit. All right, and that's my video on this brand new Storm Summit. It came out on 6/23, I believe. I'm a little late to the party with this one because I was out there bowling. So stay tuned for our next ball review on my channel, which is gonna be the Roto Grip Hustle RIP. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Peace out.